Hello everyone, I am Pallavi Dholakiya from Smt.R.S.Kalaria Primary School. Welcome to YouTube channel. Today we will learn chapter number 5, Understanding Elementary Shapes from Standard 6 Maths NCERT textbook. So very first we will start with measuring line segment. In previous chapter we have learnt about line segment, angles and grade, line, all. Now we will see how to measure line segment. So very first, what is line segment? Line segment is a part of line. So now how to measure that line? There are three types where we can measure. First is comparison by observation. So let us see. If I want to measure this line, say line segment A and B and C and D, by observation I can say immediately that CD is smaller and AB is greater. But if I draw the line segment here AB and it's EF, so comparison becomes difficult. So this is the drawback of the measuring line segment by observation. We cannot measure correctly by observation when mere measure is given. Second way, comparison by tracing. Same way, suppose I want to measure A, B line segment and CD. So very first I will put a transparent tracing paper on a CD, then I will pick up that and I will measure with AB. I will compare with AB. So it should be like this, C and D. Now suppose again I want to measure line segment, say EF. So again I have to keep my tracing paper on this EF and again we have to compare with AB. So there is also one drawback by observing, by measuring tracing. Like again and again we have to trace and again we have to measure. So this is one drawback of this. Comparison using ruler and divider. Now for example, I want to measure line segment AB. Now divider instrument is there in our geometry box. We have already seen. So now I want to measure with ruler and divider. So divider is having two pointed points in that. So very first I will keep that point on A and B. After that I will put up the same on a ruler, or you can say a scale. So whatever is the measure will be our measure. The benefit of this method or benefit of this comparison is it becomes easy to measure and we get exact measure of the line segment. Now let us see about angles. First, right angle. Now here we are having position of direction north, south, east, west. For example, I want to go north to east. So in between that, one right angle is formed. So 90 degree exact is a right angle. Same way, if I want to go east to south, again there will be a one right angle. South to west, one right angle. West to north also, one right angle. If you observe in a clock, if the position is like this, our hand and minute hand shows a particular position, then it will be a right angle. Same way, if it is position if like this, then it also shows right angle in a clock. Same way, if the position of the clock is like this, it also shows right angle exact 90 degree. Same way, second is straight angle. Now same way, if I draw the position of directions in a straight angle, whenever I want to go north to south, I this. 12 to 6, 180 degree. Or I can say position of globe should be like this. It is also a straight angle, that is 180 degree. Now let us study complete angle. In complete angle, 4 right angles are there. How? Let us study. Whenever I want to go north, from north and again I want to reach at north. So first I have to go to north to east, east to south, south to west, and then west to north. So one complete revolution takes place in complete angle. Same way, if we observe in the clock, it is like our hand is on 12. Again it comes on 12, then it has done one complete revolution. So this is called complete revolution. Let us see angles. First, acute angle. Now in a clock, if the position of the hand is 12, or see, whenever we want to see right angle, it is like this. Position of the clock is like this. Now acute angle means less than 90 degree. So if the hand of the clock is on 1 or on a 2, it forms acute angle over here. So this angle is, this position is known as acute angle position. Same way, if the clock changes its hands, it will be like this. Then this position in the clock is known as acute angle. Same way, obtuse angle. It is greater than 90 degree but less than 180 degree. Now right angle shows one hand on 12 and one on 3. Same way, if it is greater than 90 degree, this is exact 90 degree. Now if the hand of the clock moves here, or here, it is known as obtuse angle position. Same way, reflex angle. It is greater than 180 but less than complete angle. Now we know complete angle means 360 degree. So it is, suppose the hand of the clock lies on 12. Now one is on 3. It changes position and it moves to 7, 8, 9 or 10 or 11. It is known as reflex angle, which is greater than 180 but less than one complete revolution or complete angle. Now let us see how to measure an angle. Very first, we will learn how to draw the angle if 60 degree is given to us. In our geometry box, protractor is given. By using protractor, we will measure the angle. So very first, we will draw one line. After that, we will mark out the point lies at 60 degree. So here it is 60 degree. Now I will join the dot with this line. This is the measure of 60 degree. I can name angle A, B, C. In this, B is the vertex. Same way, if I want to measure 125 degree, very first I will draw one line and I will mark out 125, which lies between 130 and 120. So here I will put a dot. Now I will join the dot with the line. So this comes to 125 degree. This is obtuse very first, if I draw two lines, say PQ and AB line. Now this line intersects at point M. Perpendicular line means the line which intersects at one point and having a right angle is known as perpendicular lines. The sign for perpendicular line is this. We can say that PQ line is perpendicular to line AB. This is how we will write symbolically. Same way, perpendicular bisector. Now, perpendicular bisector means what? Very first, one line I will draw, say PQ. Line PQ, and another line that intersects it is AB. So, very first perpendicular. Now it intersects at point O, so it is perpendicular. Same way, bisector means it is dividing line into two equal parts. So this is known as perpendicular bisector. Now let us see classification of triangles based on sides. Very first, scalene triangle. A triangle which has unequal sides. All sides are unequal is known as scalene triangle. Here in this triangle we are having different sides. Second is isosceles triangle. Isosceles triangle is having two equal sides, one different side is known as isosceles triangle. Here two sides are equal, one is unequal. Same equilateral triangle. A triangle having all the sides equal is known as equilateral triangle. Now we will see naming triangle based on angles. Very first, acute angled triangle. Now a triangle is having acute angle inside it or acute angle less than 90 degree is known as acute angled triangle. Right angled triangle. In this type of triangle we are having one right angle. So here PQR is having PQ and QR which forms right angle. Next is obtuse angled triangle which is greater than 90 degree. Here greater than 90 degree is formed. So XYZ is obtuse angled triangle. Now we will see quadrilaterals. Quadrilaterals are four-sided polygon which is made up of line segments. Very first, rectangle. So this is a rectangle. Each right angles, each of them are having right angles. We can see right angle over here. So each angle formed in the rectangle is right angle. Opposite sides of the rectangle are equal. These are opposite sides and they are equal. Diagonals are equal. Here diagonals are equal. Diagonals bisects each other in a rectangle. Second, square. Square is having each side right angle. All sides are equal and diagonals also are equal. If we draw diagonals inside this, they are also equal in the square. Next is parallelogram. It is a quadrilateral. Opposite sides are parallel and opposite sides are equal. Next is rhombus. This is a rhombus. All the sides of rhombus are equal. Diagonals bisects each other and perpendicular to each other. Next is trapezium. This is a trapezium. It is a quadrilateral in which only one pair of opposite sides are parallel. That is PQ and SR, or you can say RS. Now let us see polygons. Here we are having different polygons. Let us see number of sides, its name and illustration. Number of sides are 3. Polygon is triangle. This is the illustration. This is three-sided polygon. 1, 2, 3. Number 4, quadrilateral. Number of sides 4. Quadrilateral. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then number 5. That is number of sides are Next is octagon. It is having 8 sides. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. Let us see three-dimensional shapes. 3D shapes are called solid shapes. For example, ball, ice cream, pond, cylinder, dice, etc. Now let us study faces, edges and vertices. For that we will take cube. This is a shape of cube. Now each side of cube is a flat, having flat surface. So it is known as its face. This is one face. 1, 2, 3. Rest of all are not visible in the figure. Next, two faces meet at a line segment called an edge. This line is known as edge. It is having 12 edges and 6 faces. 3 edges meet at a point is called vertex. Here common point is this. So this is called vertex. A cube has 8 vertices. Singular is vertex, plural of that is vertices. Next is prism. A triangular prism is made up of glass. It is having 2 triangular faces. It is having 9 edges and 6 vertices. Next is square pyramid. This is the shape of square pyramid. It is based on square shape and it is having 1 square face, 4 triangular faces as well as 8 edges and vertices. Next is cylinder. This is the shape of cylinder. It has 2 flat circular faces. This is the circular faces, 2 curved edges. This is the 2 curved edges and does not have any vertex because this is circular, so it is not having any vertex. Next is cone. Flat circular face. It is having curved surface. It is having curved edges and vertex. Next is sphere. It is having only one closed surface. This is only one closed surface. It is not having any edges or any vertices. Students, I have covered all the concept or the points in this chapter. I hope you are clear with these points. Thank you.